Have you ever stopped for a moment and asked yourself, what if the internet was not just a place to watch, scroll, and consume, but a place where every single click could actually make someone's life better? What if the same platforms we use to laugh, share, and pass time could also be the reason someone somewhere gets food, hope, support, or a second chance? Sounds powerful, right? Because here is something we all feel but rarely say out loud. We are more connected than ever before, but somehow, many people still feel alone. We can talk to anyone across the world in seconds, but still miss the people right beside us. We can see millions of posts every day, but still wonder if what we do even matters. So let me ask you something very simple. What if that connection could be used for good? What if helping others became the new social media? Not likes, not followers, not trends, but real impact, real lives, real change. Welcome to the idea of a network for good. A place where kindness is shared like content, where support is spread like videos, where hope travels faster than negativity. But before we go deeper, think about this honestly. How many times have you opened your phone today? 10 times? 20? Maybe more? And in all those moments, how many times did you feel truly fulfilled afterward? Not entertained, but fulfilled. Because there is a difference. Entertainment fills time, but purpose fills the heart. And this is where the shift begins. A network for good is not about building a new app or platform only. It is about changing how we think when we are already online. It is about asking a different question every time we connect. Not just what can I see today, but who can I help today? Because the truth is simple. We all have something to give. Maybe you don't think you do, but you do. A kind word, a share, a few minutes of attention, a small donation, a message of encouragement, even just listening to someone. These things may feel small in your hand, but in someone else's life, they can feel like everything. Think about a time when you were struggling. Maybe you were stressed. Maybe you felt invisible. Maybe you felt like nobody understood you. And then someone said one simple thing. I believe in you. I'm here for you. You are not alone. Remember how that felt? That single moment could have changed your entire day. Now imagine that feeling multiplied across millions of people every single day. That is what a network for good can become. A world where kindness is not rare, it is normal. But let's be honest for a moment. Today's online world is different. We often see comparison instead of connection. We see arguments instead of understanding. We see negativity spreading faster than positivity. And sometimes it makes us feel like nothing we do really matters. But that is not true. Because change has never come from the loudest voices only, it has always come from the caring ones. The ones who choose to act when others scroll past. The ones who choose to help when others ignore. The ones who choose to speak hope when others spread hate. And that can be anyone. Yes, even you. Because a network for good does not need perfection. It needs participation. Imagine logging into your phone, and instead of just consuming content, you become part of something meaningful. Maybe you see someone asking for help, and you support them. Maybe you see a cause that needs attention, and you share it. Maybe you see someone feeling low, and you encourage them. It doesn't take a big platform to make a big difference. It takes intention. And here is something important to understand. Helping others does not reduce what you have. It actually increases something inside you, your sense of purpose, your sense of connection, your sense of being human. Because when you help someone, even in a small way, you are reminded that your actions matter. And in a world where people often feel unseen, that feeling is powerful. Now let's imagine something bigger. What if this mindset spreads everywhere? What if instead of asking what's trending, people start asking, who needs support today? What if instead of chasing attention, people start giving attention to those who need it most? What if every share had meaning? What if every post had purpose? What if every connection had kindness behind it? That is not just a dream, it is a possibility. But only if we choose it, because a network for good is not something we wait for, it is something we build, moment by moment, action by action. And it always starts small. One message, one share, one act of kindness. That's it. Because every big change in history started with something small. A single idea, a single voice, a single step forward. And today, we are more powerful than ever before, because we are connected globally in seconds. So the real question is, if we are this connected already, why not use that connection for something meaningful? Why not turn our digital world into a place of support instead of stress? Why not make kindness the most shared thing online? Now think about your own life. You don't need to change the whole world in one day. You just need to change one moment. Reply to someone who feels alone. Support a cause you believe in. Share something that brings awareness. Encourage someone who is struggling. Be the reason someone smiles today. Because you never know, that one small action could be the reason someone keeps going. And maybe that is the most powerful thing about all of this. We never truly see the full impact of our kindness. But it always goes further than we think. Like a ripple in water, it spreads and reaches places we will never see. So if you ever doubt yourself, remember this: you don't need a huge platform to make an impact. You just need a willing heart. Because in a network for good, every person matters. Every action counts. Every moment has meaning. And now let me ask you something personal. If you could use your time online to either entertain yourself for a moment or change someone's day completely, what would you choose? Because that choice is where everything begins. And if you are still listening, if you are still here, then maybe you already feel it. That small idea, that quiet thought, that maybe, just maybe, we can do better than how things are right now. And we can, but only together. So let's build it. Let's make kindness normal again. Let's make support louder than hate. Let's make helping others the new way we connect. A network for good is not just an idea for tomorrow. It is something we can start today. Right now. In this moment. And before we end this message, I want to say something directly to you. If this made you think, if it made you feel something inside, don't ignore it. Take it seriously. Because the world does not need perfect people. It needs people who care. And that already includes you. So if you believe in this message, if you believe in kindness, connection, and real impact, then support this channel. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. Because every like and every subscription is not just a number, it is a signal. A signal that people still care. A signal that kindness still matters. A signal that a network for good is possible. One like, one subscribe, one action at a time. Thank you for listening, and remember this always: even the smallest act of goodness can echo forever.